In a sword fight, clumsy or fatigued overswings with the subtlety of a royal decree are the most obvious mistake. A telegraphed attack that ends in a wide-open hit-me position is just asking for punishment.
So the answer is yes and no. So I've done HEMA studying fencing like Fury Deliberate to do with longsword, and he starts off a lot of his guards as essentially very chambered and telegraphing. But my interest has now shifted to Middle Eastern fencing, and I can tell you that initial strikes being very chambered serve several purposes. The first is that it enables you to essentially invert the wrist so that you parry potentially coming blows before you initiate a strike. The second is it can be used as setups towards the exchanges that take place between two people. Because what I'm going to do is a bunch of light strikes, and then I'm going to do a very chambered one where I strike you very hard, which requires a lot of chambering. But also in the heat of the moment, there's no guarantee that the person who you're fencing is going to be able to counter you anyway. Perhaps they're very nervous, perhaps they're very overwhelmed, perhaps there's too much adrenaline, perhaps they're very incapacitated by anxiety. People tend to react very differently to fencing, and chambered strikes serve that communication to elicit certain reactions because they're like, oh no, this person's going to attack me with a very wide blow that's going to hurt a lot. But alternatively, it also provides a lot of opportunity to feint, which is something that Scalagrim obviously talks about in his video. The point is that we shouldn't throw the baby out with the bathwater and discount certain things because they look clumsy. To a beginner, they might be very clumsy to do a very overarching blow and telegraph what they're doing, but for somebody who's a well-known practitioner of fencing, it might actually work on multiple levels. Depends what you want to do.